We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We got a whole bunch of stuff, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on outside around here. So if I don't take care of this stuff now, it might be weeks and weeks before we get to it again. So without further ado, we got a whole bunch of He-Man stuff, some movie merch, some really cool pieces from theaters, some high-end stuff, some weird stuff. Like, it's all over the boards, but there's a ton of it, and we're going to try to move really quick. So it's all coming at you now, live, right now, right now. I am so excited. All right, so the stuff is piled up all around me. There's been a lot of stuff going on around the house, so I've kind of had to I'm literally surrounded by stuff right now. So this just came in today's mail. Thrill Joy. This is their mini set of new figures or new what they're putting out in stores type of a thing. So this apparently is this. Apparently, you do get the 6 figures in here. Apparently. But there is also a chase, which is highlighted there. All right. So that means in theory, you got to open them all to know if you got it. And then you got to track down the chase. Obviously a Skeletor of some kind. My guess is a Disco Skeletor. Who knows? I don't know. But this just came in, so packed very well. I like that they put the shipper box cutter thing on top, so that way it's safe and secure in there. That's always good. I like to see that. First item down. Box lunch, right? Box lunch. Hey, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Yo, what's up? See, I got to put the glasses on. Joey, what's up, bud? Yes, they had a really crazy sale. Stupid sale. And there's actually 2 different packages in here that I got from at different times. But one of them was this cheesy, gaudy sweatshirt. But it is awesome gaudy. It's embroidered. Like, this isn't just silk screening, gone crazy, which that's challenging, by the way, to do all that. All the way down the sleeve, which it is. All the way down the sleeve. But then there's a sword embroidered in it. The chest that's actually embroidered. That's embroidered. Then on the other side, we got the shield. It's heavy. It is cuffed bottom and top. And this one I got oversized. This one I think is the 2XL. No. This is just an extra large. That's the extra large. And mind you, I'm wearing extra large right now. And oh, by the way, Motu Fest. Exclusive design. You gotta buy tickets in order to get this shirt. Just the way it is. Get your tickets. Get the shirt. There's also other shirt options too. But anyway, I digress. So this one came from Box Lunch. And again, I apologize because there are going to be some other things from Box Lunch in here. Unlike other things that came from... Oh, crap. It's probably on the tag, isn't it? Yes, it is. Cake worthy. God, you're horrible, Joe. This is why I don't have it. I don't get sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I buy all this stuff, but it's because I can't remember a stupid name. That would help. I got this, the fleece, not the fleece. Oh my gosh. I really am doing a horrible job right now. But I got the 2 extra large, the 2XL of this. It's embroidered as well, which I didn't know that at first. Both sides. And then the back has a huge Skeletor on the back, which by the feel of it is definitely silk screened. But it glows in the dark. And to accompany this again from Cakeworthy. And I really gotta go. I gotta try to get another one of these because this is spectacular. This is canvas. Look at the size of this bag. This is spectacular. This is and this apparently glows in the dark. What? Like, oh my God. Now, to be fair, it's not the thickest of bags. You're not going to fit a ton. And then my concern is if you put it in there, like how much weight could it really hold? I think, regardless, this thing is fripping. That's a new word, flipping epic. Absolutely freaking love it. Hey, look, it's the boy. Oh man. Yeah, see, that's the boy.
Hi, Facebook and anywhere else.
Yeah, that's the boy. Okay, so when I lifted that bag up, you might have heard a thunk. Well, the thunk came because of the boards. I got a couple new boards. From Zoomies. I always say it wrong, but yeah. Look at this. Purple. That is freaking cool. And then, of course, the back. I know we got a wicked glare, but again, this is pretty cool, right? Pretty cool logo at the bottom. But there is more because they also released this guy. Now, I'll admit the Evil Warriors, it's cool. I don't know, but the chrome is what makes it for me. Alec is like, yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. Of course, we got the Evil Warriors, and this deck is red. The light is it is actually a more of a it's not red. It is actually more of a burnt orange, peach orange, something to that effect. So got this, but they also were selling. I think I can reach them. I think I put them right up here. Yes, they also were selling these really cool stickers. So we got that guy, and these all are licensed. They got the logo on the back. I got that guy, and we got this one. And this one, of course. And then this one here is pretty cool. It's a bubble. It's a burst kind of a thing coming out. So we got those. Since I'm reaching up here awkwardly, I think there was a couple other things too that came in. Okay, so this was it's like that Malamine board, but it's a Skeletor wall plaque by Open Road. This is for sale on Amazon. I do remember that. It was really inexpensive, but anyway, that was there. This was also from Amazon. This was from an independent seller, though, for Amazon, so I don't remember exactly what store. But these are bookmarks. This is from Revelation, so this is a little bit older of a piece that was available on Amazon. And I didn't have it, so I was like, all right, snag. We're going to get that. So, again, a little bit of random all over the place. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. So right after I did the last live with the movie stuff where I went over that, I did wind up receiving these. These are pins here. I believe these ones are specific to the U.S. I could be mistaken because I think the UK did some as well. I think they were slightly different pins, but same concept. It's either that or I have the UK and the other is around. So who knows? I can't keep track anymore. Hey, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, there's going to be some pretty cool stuff. I'm a little earlier than I normally go, but yeah, I can't read the sign. Oh my gosh. Alf, what's up, dude? Motu life. Big time. And Amazon, the book, again, simple. I Am He-Man level 3 reading. There's a few different books that they put out for that. So again, I said I'm going to try to move quick. I got a little slow down there. This is from the you are doing a really job here, Joe. My goodness. So the Perfect, that's what it is. Perfect Sports. They released creatine and pre-workout, and these items weren't initially available. They also said protein bars were coming out, but those are I didn't check in the last week, but they haven't come out yet. But for whatever reason, this tub, this flavor disappears instantly. I mean, I checked regularly to find these because I wanted them for the collection. Not so much that I actually wanted to use the product, but I am going to use the product. I am using the current fruit punch of this right now to get through that. And then I'll be using the protein. And then, of course, these will all get, siloed into as one another as best as possible, and then they'll get stored away for display. But anyway, these came in. And again, like I said, there is one more. They are expected to have protein bars coming out for those soon. Ooh. Yes. So this, I did open this box just to get a little peek of it. I got my Lady Slither. Now, it's really funny because you can hear how big the snake torso is up above it. I like this. They gave you the legs, the torso, and the snake body. But really what makes this figure amazing is the snake body. In my opinion. I know there's lots, but I think that snake torso is what really makes this one extra special. Same day, I think, either that or the next day, this bad boy showed up. Mm-hmm. Bust out Grandpa Jack's knife. Backs towards me. I got two of these. With full intention. I am opening one of them because I like the dinosaur. To me, this is Minotaur. Roar! Because this is freaking awesome. And again, I will openly confess that I didn't know that was closed. So sorry for doing that. But I will also openly confess that I didn't remember this particular character from the storylines. And I know I should, but I didn't. There's a lot of different storylines. But Joey helped me out. I was like, yeah, early storyline. And I'm like, oh, and yeah. Minotaur. Rawr. This is freaking awesome. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. This one's pretty cool. All right. That one I'll probably open this one later, but I am going to open one of those, and I'm going to roar. I don't know why that's still stuck in my head. I get enjoyment from that stuff like that. So simple things. Okay. I believe I already shared those. Those were the pizza boxes. It's just off camera, but that's okay. My Havoc staff came in, and I was playing with it. It's really, really, really cool. And what I want to do is I want to find a replacement bottle that squeezes. So I want to make the smoke. That's the only thing I haven't done yet. I've been reluctant because, of course, fluid inside of stuff. And then it's been well used. Right now, I'm staring at it right there. It is really, really cool. You can't get overly aggressive swinging it around a little bit too much. It will unlock itself because it's a little bit top heavy, but it's freaking awesome. I was incredibly, incredibly happy with the way this thing came out. How durable it'd be if I'm out and about and you're using it as a costume, TBD, right? But it's freaking so cool. So freaking cool. Okay. Something that I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy. I mean, I love Lego. I love building things. I love the constructs back in the day, or in this instance now we've got mega blocks or mega constructs. And I guess shame on me for not noticing there's good and kind of not bad, but disappointment. I don't know. Not the same. All right. So I have in the other room, I built the Snake Mountain version of the Mega Blocks. the Mega Bricks, the brick shop. And it happens to be right next to the Snake Mountain from the Mega Construct stuff. And it's dwarfing comparison. And I should have known because of the figurines. Now these figurines are really freaking cool on their own, the way they are. They have very much that Star Wars die-cast mini stuff from back in the day that I love. I really did like this type of stuff. However, I absolutely thought the best thing that Mega Constructs had were their figures. Their figurines were amazing. All the He-Man stuff they put out, the Predator stuff, all the different sublines that they put out, the Halo stuff it was great. Their figures, in my opinion, were better than Lego figures. Lego bricks were better, but the bricks were relatively the bricks. Figures, I thought Mattel had it won. That's why my disappointment. This is not what I was expecting. Again, very, very freaking cool. The way they are, they have that play, rebuilding of the movies. That's the part that I was thoroughly impressed by. Oh, my phone's ringing behind me. Oh, yeah, wouldn't you know? Spam, again, all the time. Spam, 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 spam. Spam. But that you really are recreating the movie scenes with these sets. And that part is pretty freaking cool. I mean, really detailed down to recreating the sets. So the scale of these sets are nowhere near the size of the other sets if you're thinking in trying to compare that. And I don't know how I missed that. I'm sure someone else has already talked about it. But yeah, I just missed it. But I do have these two sets to still put together. And I do open all of the Lego Mega Bricks, Mega Constructs. I do open up all of these. So I will be putting these together. Don't know when, but I will be putting these together at some point. I still don't have Castle Grayskull. I don't know if that's been shipped yet or not to some, but I don't have it. But these are good for now. And when the others get here, they'll get here. Or I should say the Castle Grayskull gets here. All right, I got to put the spectacles on because I can't see any comments anymore because my eyes are so bad. All right. Hell yeah, Joe, Lady Pop Hunter. Thanks, man. And let's see here. Is that the Castle Grayskull we saw at Toylanta a while back? Oh, yes. Yes. Well, this is one of them. There were a handful that were made. I believe 4. This was, I think, the last one. There might have been 4 or 5 made. But that's it. And yeah, so this is one. I just got it in Memorial Day, somewhere right around then, end of May, something like that. I haven't yet to do the full video of it, but it is spectacular. It's freaking huge. You can tell it's freaking huge, but yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Should call you now. Yep, that's a good time, dude. Give me a ring. Mega Strix Motu are badass. Got them all. But the Mattel Brick Shop waiting for the sale. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the sale. Try to get I like the minifigs. I really, really do, but it wasn't what my expectation was. I loved the minifigs of the other sets. Absolutely phenomenal figures. So the Mega Strix figures won't fit the Brick Shop vehicles. No, I don't believe so. I don't think so. Not even. Again, I'm making an assumption. I haven't built it yet, but when you look at those little tiny figures are supposed to fit on, for example, like a jet sled. And the Mega Construct figure is easily twice the size of these little figurines. So I don't think so. I don't think they'll scale quite right. Yeah, that it is. It is freaking huge. Yeah, you can't really tell. Well, he's just off camera. Yeah, you can see. That's a vintage He-Man. And you can barely see up there. That's the Mondo right there. That's a Mondo 12-inch figure. So, yeah, it's big. We're going to do a video about it soon enough. All right, so this area is now clean. So that way I can show the other stuff. So I went a little bit crazy with Amazon. and the Dragon glassware stuff, which you can see I did use it, right? Went to a party, used my Dragon glassware. Okay, that's one of the designs. That's why that box is, you can't see it, but it's just off camera. That's that box of straws for. But they did a whole bunch of them. They did a whole blind box series. And I mean, an entire blind box series to where you really didn't know what you were going to get at all. But if you notice, like there was no, I didn't see a number. There might be a way to identify. I don't know. But what I do know is when I got this box, there were about 4 of them that were still shrunk wrap. Because they're blind boxes, I think they shrunk wrap them all. None of those came shrunk wrap. So I think some of them were opened. I don't know. But the only way you could tell what you got is by the straws, because when you open one of these things, it's not like it's an easy tell. I don't know what that is. But as soon as I go like this and I see that it's a green straw, I'm like, oh, okay, green straw. All right, so look in the back. I'm like, wait, green straw. Oh, okay, I think that's that one down there, right? So, it's the bottom guy. I know the glare is hard to see, but it's the bottom guy, right? But anyway, long story short, I got the chase. Not only did I get the chase, I got 2 chases. I bought 9 of these products and wound up getting 2 chases. And the chase is just the Castle Grayskull. So let's just show you what the chase is, since I know what this one was. This one was marked. So that one we'll take out of the box, and you can see it was a white straw. None of the other ones on the back had a white straw. So as soon as we opened it, we're like, that's the chase. We got one, yeah! And what's funny is we got 2 chases before we completed the set. I'm like, well, we got 1 left, and the one that was left was shrunk wrap. My daughter's like, I want to open it. I'm like, all right, go for it. She opened it up. It was the blue straw, the last one. So we did get all 6. So as I ramble on here, this is what the chase was. This is the chase. I think there are some pictures of it online, but that's it. That's the chase. So it is cool. Very cool. And I will say that mug, that glass that I used, worked incredibly well at the party. Also, let's show you the top piece, because that is part of the... It's not focusing on it very well, but it's Castle Grayskull. I'm trying to put it back in the box here, because honestly, I'm not going to go through all 9 of these items, but we got them. We got them all. Eventually, they will all be on display. So this guy and then all of these guys, they're all down here. Okay, but what else came in there? One other set came in here, and it was this is funny. There is a design flaw sometimes when you're doing some of these artistic pieces and fun pieces. Note to self, this is a really cool mug. But alas, if you have a nose of any size, which I don't know, this mug is awesome, but I can't, it's like I'm using a creamer thing to drink out of. It's so narrow up top. But this is a really cool mug. Really cool mug. Oh, wow. I did not notice that before. The handle is actually quite cool. It's textured like a ram horn. That bottom spur, though, that concerns me over time. All right? See how it sticks out there? That is a cool piece, though. Again, not very functional. At least not for me. But again, I wasn't planning on using it. You guys know I wasn't planning on using it. I was planning on putting it in the collection. Then it sits there. Okay. I said try to move fast, and I'm already slowing down, I can tell. What's down there? Nope, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Those are good. Oh, here we go. Speaking of good, I got the Gooder sunglasses. I think I missed He-Man, though. So we have a trip coming up. We got a lot of stuff coming up here, but I have a trip coming up and towards the end of September, and I will be wearing my Gooder sunglasses. My He-Man kind. I don't care. I think they look all right. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy my little Masters of the Universe pouch, and I'm going to enjoy my vacation with my Gooder glasses. So, yeah. All right, so there's a couple pieces there. We can set these off to the side. All right, what else am I missing? We got Roboto. That came in the mail. That was sitting behind me. Roboto came in. I don't remember when it came in. Not that long ago, I don't think. I believe this might have been Target. I don't remember where I got that one. Crap. But it's here, nonetheless. A local friend of mine, Chris, picked up a storage locker, and in that storage locker had all sorts of stuff, some really cool stuff. And in that was a set of, I know that's hard to see with the glare, but this is a set of the weapons, like a full set of the weapons. Like even in all this little stuff, he had the blaster. He had the blaster for Castle Grayskull. But I didn't have a loose set of these. I have like one or two, but I didn't have it all. I think I have the shield missing a handle. I think I have the blaster, but I didn't have the sword or the axe or the mace. Maybe I had the mace, but I was able to get this. And that's a pretty cool find, pretty cool score, especially from it being local. Okay, so this, remember the drama with the dented popcorn tin? Well, I got my full refund, and he got a dented box back, and I found these for virtually the same type of price. So I got my Regal exclusive seat toppers for the movie. And of course, I got a whole bunch of movie stuff that we already talked about and showed earlier, but that's all got to get put away. And I'm glad I could finally reveal and show these, because that was I don't know why, but without having Regal close by, that was a hard one for me to track down and get. Yep. Okay. So that makes sense. That's things over there. I did pick up the victim to it. It's just a sleeve. It's nothing special. It's the same one as before, but different jacket. Picked that up as well. This is thanks to Jeremy Bounds, actually. I saw him talking about these, and I was like, oh, all right, I'll do it. So this is Masters of the Coffeeverse. These are the beans. I don't do a lot of coffee ground. Whenever I make coffee, a true coffee connoisseur shakes their head because it's not a coffee guy. I drink cream and sugar with a dash of coffee. That's how I drink it. But nonetheless, this is pretty cool. I do like the crossover. I do like these type of things. This is independent. This isn't an officially licensed type of a thing. But it's cool. It's really cool. So that piece will actually stay in the box and the bag, and keep it like that, just to keep it a little fresh for a little longer. Again, awesome. My last popcorn bucket was totally able to get hooked up with that. Oh, is that what's said there? Oh, yeah. I got to pay that bill. So yeah, this is, I believe, the last of the buckets in the U.S. that I was trying to track down. And yeah, freaking awesome. Oh my God, there's a whole pile to the right of me still too. Okay, so this came from a movie theater in Plainwell, and it is backwards because I know many of you know this. I'm sure a lot of you do. I didn't know this, but a theatrical release poster meant for a theater is printed on both sides. This started in the 90s, apparently. And it's because the light boxes were so bright, they were washing out the colors of the design. So you have this amazing artwork that you just getting washed out. Well, if they printed a mirror image and a true mirror image back to back over one another with no slippage or no mismatch, the bleed isn't as much of a problem. So that's why that's a backwards image. And I really want to do it, but it's so freaking big. I did get this. This is what's considered a bus stop sign. This is the poster that you all see with He-Man in the middle and the cast around with Skeletor kind of up top of everything. Notice it's backwards. This thing is what would have been on the side of a bus stop. That's how big this is. 6 feet tall. It is freaking phenomenal. And they just hooked it up. I knew it was coming to the end of the run. They did have one of these that was of Battle Cat, and it was gone when I got there. I was like, oh no. But I walked around the corner and this one was still there. And the manager was kind enough to pull it down because they knew it was coming towards the end of the run. One of the staff workers was elated. He went back and got that one for me because they only had a couple of them. It was awesome. It was so freaking cool. This was actually on 4th of July weekend. That's Sunday, I believe, Saturday or Sunday. So again, I know it's a little. This thing's freaking huge, but it's awesome. I gotta be careful with it too. Set it there to the side. All right, so I spent some money on some backpacks. I got the Wolfpack stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really good quality stuff. It's very thick, durable. It feels good. Feels very good. I don't know if it's incredibly dissimilar from what I got at Secret Squirrel, but obviously this is licensed stuff. This is more or less the Merce, the satchel. We've got the mole on the top there for these patches that can come off. This is very utilitarian, but it's small. This is the small one. This is the small version of what they offered. I opened this one to show what this looks like, but I opened the big version of Skeletor. And the Skeletor backpack from Wolfpack, again, it's awesome. These things, it's loaded to the gills with these little extras. The sticker, the patch there, the embroidered patch. There is a ton of features within this bag, okay? I'm not trying to discredit that. The stitching, the stuff that goes in there, it's awesome. I don't know if I'm actually ever going to use it, though. I like collecting stuff, right? But it looks absolutely tiny on my back, apparently. I put it on, and the wife immediately started laughing because of the size. Not that. It's fine, but I don't care. I don't want to get it ruined, especially for the price of how expensive these things were. But I also feel like if I don't use it, then it's kind of at a loss. But I'm trying to fluff it out so you can see how deep it goes. But so with that, that's the big backpack. And of course, it's the same thing. This is the He-Man version. I didn't take it out of the bag yet. And then there's the somewhere. Might be underneath the pile over here. Oh yeah, so there's the Snake Mountain kit that I put together. I already talked about the Mega Constructs, but that's been put together. We're still on Wolfpack, so let me show you the patches. Yeah, there it is. So there's the little bag. Again, same Skeletor patch. I don't think it was a different patch. Different size patch. So it's the same design, different size. One smaller, one larger. But because they do the mold, the Velcro stuff, they did put out a whole bunch of patches. So I did, of course, because I don't have any self-control over this stuff, I did buy all of their patches. They are cool. They obviously only work if you have a mole backpack. Mole, whatever, however you want to say it, Heroic Warriors. All right. Now, mind you, I think, that's the special one. Okay. So all of these things, you had to spend certain amounts to get to a free prize or free unlocking a patch. So I don't generally talk about that's a cool patch. That's a really cool one. The cost of certain things. And then this is the special patch. This is the exclusive. You can't just buy this patch, apparently. You had to get all this stuff. So it's just not going to be, I don't think, my cup of tea to if Versace does a He-Man product, I'm going to try to buy the damn Versace thing. We already had a Louis Vuitton crossover type of a thing. So that side of it, that's my addiction, my following the herd. But that was a very expensive purchase. It was just over $800 for that stuff. Okay. And it was shipped to me in this. Now, again, all those products are very durable products, and they all were in these poly bags as well. But I was shocked. I know how rough it can be. I've shipped products as well, and I know that it's not good. I can think of one very, very, very clear instance where I just that's so. Yeah, that wasn't cool. The other thing too is that one patch seemed kind of a little comical based on the spend too, but I was grateful for it. The rub was you signed up for a newsletter to get access to a discount, and it did say some restrictions. It said that, but it also says you can only use it on your first time purchase. So obviously they're going to say I can use it on another purchase, but I really was trying to use it on this. So that was kind of a disappointment that I signed up for this. And then they bombarded you with emails on just all sorts of stuff. So disappointed on that side of things. Good products, I think. Looks good, but I just don't think I'm going to be part of the pack. All right. So, okay. I am normally super excited, happy-go-lucky about stuff, but I do have to share one other concern thing in that I got some garments from Mattel Creations, and I'm again doing clothing, okay, making stuff. I'm not. This is not okay. Like, you hear that? That's like the 80s transfer stuff. Now I know the transfers today are much more durable. See? It stretches. There's some ply to it, but this has zero breathe. This has some flex. This can breathe. This feels like it was a transfer. This is a direct to garment. Whatever they're using or whoever they're using to fulfill these, it's just I really don't like it. And by and large, these type of transfers don't hold up. So when I got it, mind you, this came in second. All right. I didn't know, because had I known, I wouldn't have ordered this. And this really cool design. I was excited about having a hoodie to wear at the gym. Lose some weight, cut it out. Right. So if you're noticing anything, it should be that this isn't the hoodie. It doesn't say it's a hooded t-shirt. They don't specify that. It just says hoodie. So I guess I got to read details a little bit more, but I feel Alibaba by Mattel, because this is a t-shirt. This is very, very lightweight. And again, you're going to sweat. You're going to sweat hardcore, because this does not breathe. This is right. So cool design, cool product. Poorly disclosed, and shame on me for not reading it more thoroughly. But caution to anyone that's buying the garments. As of late, that's what you're going to get. All right. So for fun stuff now, I got the baseball jersey. I think you guys have seen people wearing this already out there, but I got the baseball jersey, which I believe that was a Hot Topic, right? So that was Hot Topic, but also I ordered, because I'm going to wear these, I ordered 2 pair of their PJ pants. 2 pair of PJ pants. I don't know which size is going to be. Two XLs normally don't fit me anymore. It's way too baggy. But the XLs sometimes don't have enough length. So, I got one of each. They had a decent sale as well. So I picked those up. And then random Amazon purchase. It's a guitar strap. I haven't played bass in forever, and I wasn't very good. But I haven't played in forever. But now I have a replacement bass strap. Guitar strap. Okay. This one, I have to openly admit that I don't remember if I had ordered this or not. So what I did is I rolled the dice and got one of the last few that were available just in case, so I could have it for the collection, because I just don't remember if I got it or not. But this was the Evil Horde weekly jersey. And again, this is I think all they had was a small, because it's sold out. And I don't blame them. Look at the freaking design. It was the freaking Horde symbol on a hockey jersey. And I missed it, I think. Well, I missed one that I can fit in, but at least I got one. The one thing I wish that Geekly Jersey did is they keep track of your orders, and it's not always easy to see that. Oh, here we go. This was a wait a second. I said that other one was Hot Topic. I think the other one was Box Lunch. But this pullover is amazing. I had to get this. It's an $80 hoodie, and this is a really good embroidered, like legit good product hoodie. It was wound up being, I think, like $25 with the discounts that were applied. I was like, yes, buy it. And I got to sort through all this crap. I will be wearing some of this stuff, not just buying it to buy it, especially for clothing. I want to sport some of that stuff. All right, we got Masterverse. I'm all over it. I'm trying to move fast. I did get my Masterverse from Walmart. Merman did show up. My trap jaw got canceled, but I found one at the local store. I could not believe that. I found one, so lucked out there. But I know there was a little bit of problems getting the Merman, but fortunately he came through. Okay. My Castle Grayskull came in as well, and it's hard to. Oh, you can see the glare. The glare shows it really well. It got dented really bad right here, but it's almost in line with the lasers and stuff that are shooting. It's all right. I'm not gonna whatever. It's more noticeable over here. It starts to see the crease in it. The box and down here, even at the end, it bubbles out. Again, it's hard to see with it, but the box is right here. It got you can tell it got hit really hard right through that front half. Actually, you can see a line right underneath the word toys. But this is a really cool place up. The concept behind this is really cool, where you have Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, and the stuff that you get is pretty freaking cool as well. And again, there's a lot of people that have done some really good open box reviews of this, but I just want you guys to see. And you do get an exclusive Skeletor figure as well, which that's cool to see that they're doing again. But again, this is your core battle set. It's pretty freaking cool. I gotta admit, it's pretty freaking cool. Again, they're getting creative with how to maximize production and manufacturing of things, which I understand. Oh, look, I talked about having 2 of stuff. There's the other box, and this was Box Lunch, right? So this is the other one. And then this is the other one. This was like, they were like, maybe this was 30, maybe this is 20. They were super cheap and they're embroidered. Embroidered is like, that's, so yeah. Grab those as well. These came in almost immediately following the last live that I did. And there's a lot of them in here. All right. All the plushes. I got Skeletor and we got Evil Lynn. And there's different sizes. So these are like the 12-inch. This is He-Man. And then they shrink down. You go to this size, which is Tila. And we've got a Battle Cat that looks really bizarre. He-Man. And then these are the small ones, right? I have the big ones in my hands. Small Evil Lynn. But then they did different face cringers. So this one here looks like he's sitting with the paw up. Pouty kind of eyes. This one here, he's laying down with pouty kind of eyes. And then here we've got one where he's Battle Cat. And then this is the only one that's boxed like this. It's very unique. His eyes light up. I haven't tested that yet, but let's see. It did something. It roars, but I don't see lights. Oh, it lights up. It did light up. That's so cool. Okay. So that's a whole box full of stuffed figurines. I don't remember where I ordered those from. And now we're down to the last box. Last box. We got Big Bad Toy Store Whiplash. Well, not Big Bad Toy Store, but we got Whiplash from Big Bad Toy Store. And we got Pops. We got Skeletor. We got Tila. Now these Pops people have seen, right? So these are nothing super fancy, but I got them now in the collection. So yay. And then, of course, you got the big one. We got Sorceress with Castle Grayskull. Then we've got Prince Adam and He-Man. We've got Man-at-Arms. And Evil Lynn was already shown in another live. She was a Funko exclusive. You had to order it from Funko. But the Tikis came in. So the Skeletor Tiki, that's here. We got the He-Man Tiki, that's here as well. And we got the big one. I hope this goes on clearance sale because these are stupid fun. The Castle Grayskull Tiki, just an oversized giant jumbo. Two mugs in one. How's it 2 bucks in one? I'm gonna open that and read it. All right. And the last two things for today: Masterverse, Tila, and Ram Man. Ram Man single pack because he's also available in a 2-pack, but this is the single version. And Tila. He's got his axe, which is cool. And this is good timing because Wednesday, for those of you that have Amazon Prime, movies on Amazon Prime. You know what I'll be doing Wednesday night in all likelihood. So, yeah, that's what's up. I went fast. I didn't drone on a whole bunch. I am going to flip over here really quick to try to catch comments because I have not been answering those. I was trying to get through this quickly because, again, there's a lot of stuff going on. I actually have my main primary job is a trade show, and that is happening next week. So, lots going on. Nice on the chase. Yes, thank you. I'm catching up on the mugs. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, we got to catch up too. I got to come down and see you, man. Are you going to do the traveling mug? Yes, I've got the traveling mugs. Everything that Dragon Glass put out, I was able to find, including the Fandango pint glasses, which were kind of obscure to find. Hey, David, I'm okay. I'm just plugging along, man. There's just tons going on. That movie poster is awesome. It really is awesome. Hey, David, what's going on, man? I know. We've already talked about it. The plan is 2,000 square feet for Mock Masters, 2,000 square feet for the Toy Museum, and I need at least a 3-stall, but probably 4-stall garage, one with one bay with a lift. So we're going to have to build, I think. I'm not just going to find that. Not easily. Hey, Stefan, what's up, dude? Welcome to the States. And yes, I will, what you had asked about and getting taken care of, yes, I will make sure to make that happen, man. Are you going to buy the Keldor exclusive by Mondo? Yes, I plan on getting it. But speaking of planning on getting it, I didn't know about the Goddess today. If I did, I forgot about it. I completely lost track. I lost sight of it. I did not get the Goddess, and maybe I misunderstood that it was for sale or it's coming soon. I don't know, but it says sold out, and maybe I'm just misunderstanding it. But if Goddess did go on sale today, I don't have her. I know that's a different scale, but oh wait, no, that is the same scale that we're talking about. However, the Battle Cat or the Panther, ever since I saw that at PowerCon, I do really want that. I've got the other cats. I really, really want to get the flocked Panther. So that's high on my want list. So, all right. I think that's it. It's going to be a few weeks before a full live. Also, in full disclosure, the lives are probably going to start to wind down a little bit due to changes in the algorithms and how things work. I'm probably going to do shorter, quick reels. Like when something comes in, just do a quick, whoa, things that are a little bit more, we'll save and do some live videos on. Like when we do a video for this, I'm going to make a video for that. And then once I post it, we'll do a live Q&A answering some questions and stuff like that. So some things are going to be changing. So just as a heads up, there will likely be an increase in reels in shorter video clips more than the lives that I've traditionally done. But just a heads up, and I want to say thank you. And I'm excited for summer because we're in the thick of it. And then we're going to see the movie at home on Wednesday. And there's a whole bunch more stuff coming up. So there's bubble baths, there's bubbles, there's clothing, all sorts of stuff. So head on a swivel. And if you'd like to see, hit like, share, follow, all that fun jazz, YouTube, Facebook, Mock Masters, Retro Rags Limited. Don't forget to get your Motu Fest apparel right now. You can get the shirt. Some of the stuff is there that you can get right now, so that way you can have it for when you get to the show. There are going to be exclusive offers at the show as well. And of course, you can only get some of these designs by buying tickets and ordering them in advance. So take it easy, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.